All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to be looking at the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros in Board Purple. Now, I've actually been using these for more than a month, probably 2 months. I'm not even sure. But I wanted to give you some thoughts on them now that I've been actually using them for that long and using them for my workouts or phone calls, all these different things that I could possibly use them with. And I use them with several different Samsung phones. I use them with the S23 Plus, the S23 Ultra, the S23, the Z Flip 4, the Z Fold 4, and the S22 Ultra. And then, it's pairing them with other devices. It's I think you get less options. You have to pair download the Wear app or whatever it is. I didn't want to do that, so I decided to just use them only with Samsung products. Now, the case itself. Now, this is a magnetic case. As you can see, they're not falling out. And so the lid also is spring loaded, which is, I go over this for a reason. Like, I think all cases should have a magnetic close like that, and they should be spring loaded, and the buds should stay in there just in case. And this will help with if you drop these by accident. They're more prone to stay closed depending on how you drop them. Instead of ones that don't have a magnetic or spring loaded case, they'll just fall out and pop and bounce everywhere, and you could possibly lose them. So the case on point. The case gets 5 stars. It's a soft touch matte feel. The flip side of that is it comes across as greasy sometimes or oily. I don't know how well that comes across on camera, but they appear to be oily all the time. So I do have a grip case for these, but I decided to take it off for the purpose of this video. But I do keep it in a case. Keep this case with a more grippier case because I just think it feels better and it doesn't come across as oily. And also the case is black, so when you open it up, you've got this nice boar purple inside and black outside. So case, the battery on the case. The battery on the case is really solid. I like the battery on the case. I can go maybe a week or more, possibly 2 weeks, depending on what I'm doing and how active I am with the buds. Now, I haven't charged the case it hasn't died on me and then I just decided to charge it. That just has never happened because a lot of times I when I see the case at about 50%, I just charge it up, and that 50% is after more than a week. So I don't feel that these will die quickly. The case will die quickly even with heavy use. I think you're going to get at least 2 weeks with heavy use out of this case. Now, the buds themselves, they don't die fast per se. They just last a long time. I can go see with the combination, the way I use these, I don't use these for more than, and I do lots of phone calls, folks. I do media consumption with it and music predominantly, but I don't know how much just watching a movie I'm actually doing. I don't know that I'm actually doing that a lot. And so therefore my consumption is going to be just a lot of music. That's what it's going to be with these. And so I've been pretty happy with the phone calls on here. The buds last me. I've been on 2-hour phone calls, almost, I'm going to say full 2 hours, but coming up on a 2-hour phone call, hour and 45 minutes, and the buds are still at 70%, I think, or something like that. That's pretty doggone good. So these buds definitely didn't have my ears feeling fatigued, nothing of that nature. I haven't had any problems with that. They have intelligent active noise canceling. Now, I will say that the noise canceling, and we're going to get into fit and finish and all that in just a second, but the noise canceling on these are actually really good. You just need to put both of them in, and it sounds great, man. I don't have a complaint about the noise canceling. Now, you don't have to spend $200 to $250 to get some really quality buds. I have lots of earbuds that are definitely sound great, and they're a lot less in price. But these Galaxy Buds 2, the fit and finish of these, they're really good. They feel good in your ear. I didn't have to change the tip at all. This is like a medium, and they stay in my ear. Now, I'm not a fan of this, the way how it's I like a little bit more curve, and this is what I'll show you what I'm talking about. With these, see how it's over to the side? I'd like that, like the L shape. I'd love that on these. It just makes it feel better when it's in the ear. These don't fall out, but it feels like they could at any moment, depending on, how snug they are in my ear. So, it's just a matter of if you like this style or not. Now the fit and finish of them they're solid. They'll stay in your ear for the most part. I've worked out with them. They haven't fallen out, but I'd like it to be more of an L shape to get a more snug fit in the ear. Now, sound quality. I talked about being on phone calls for hours at a time, but sound quality with these are absolutely great, folks. There's no complaints on sound quality. If you like to listen to music like I do, or you watch media consumption on your phone, you should be able to enjoy high quality sound with these right here. Now, they have enhanced 360 audio. I've tested it out before. 24-bit hi-fi sound quality. These are just things that Samsung is noting that they have, and they actually do work well in this area. I tested the 360 sound, and it was cool and everything, but I just like a straight up noise canceling set of earbuds. They're going to block off the sound and get the mids, highs, and bass correct. And these do it. And I just think it's a good look for Samsung. Now, what I don't like is that the best way you can get a deal on these is if you buy a smartphone or something like that. That is going to be your best way to buy these. I'm being honest in saying I would not go out and spend $230 on these, and I don't think anybody does. I didn't pay for these. They came with the Z Flip 4 Bora Purple, and they were basically free, I guess. I think they were free at the time. Or they were like 75% off something. I just wouldn't spend $230 on these. I wouldn't spend that much money on any of the Samsung products, because there are companies like SoundPeats and other companies that actually specialize really well with sound. I know most things from Samsung. They own AKG. They also don't they own Harman Kardon? I'm not sure. They own some high quality places for audio. But I wouldn't say to myself, "Oh, I'm gonna go get those new Sonys or those new Galaxy Buds Pros." That's not something I would just be running out buying. I'm going for an actual company that's known, or they focus on audio. Samsung doesn't just focus on audio. They're like the target of electronics, media companies or whatever. But this isn't their main specialty. So even though they may own these other companies that deal with audio and sound, this isn't the main thing, about their company. And I wouldn't be running out to spend $230 on these. I'd run out and take that $230 on something like the Sonys that I bought. And I'm not just saying that because I got these right here, but I've got other Buds that I've spent more on that obviously sound better than these. But my Bowers & Wilkins, I still have those, and those were $500, I believe, when they were out. Now they're like half that price, I believe. But that's how it is. It's been over a year or 2 years, and things depreciate. So I wouldn't run out and spend $230 on these, but I'm not going to say they're not worth $230. For those people that have purchased them at full cost, the price shouldn't dictate whether something sounds good or not. It's just going to let a person know whether they feel it's worth it or not. And I don't feel these are worth $230, not even $200, just based on what I can get for $100. And so that's the market. That's how I come to that conclusion. These, to a person who may have purchased these at full cost, they will be able to tell you whether they're worth the $230 or $200, whatever they paid, if they can get them next to something that costs half the price and that offers the same features. And that is where you get into things that are different. Not every $99 set of earbuds or $100 set of earbuds, $150, they all don't offer intelligent active noise canceling, enhanced 3D audio sound, and 24-bit hi-fi quality sound. They don't all offer that. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to be able to compete with these. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. Wow, the Galaxy Buds 2 Pros, they're actually really solid. The price is the only thing that I would, kind of take a look at. It's your man Jay. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.